Well, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening in technology. You could be watching this video at any time. I'd like to introduce myself. If you don't know who I am, my name is Mark Kroner. I'm the Chief Technology Officer for Presbyterian Villages in Michigan. And it's my pleasure to spend a few minutes with you, giving you a high-level overview of what exactly is going on in the Department of Technology, both for our staff and for our residents. And then the majority of the video, I'll be showing 3 different short video clips of our residents using some of our technology, which I hope you'll enjoy. So I'm going to begin with the strategic objective of the Department of Technology is to implement a secure, comprehensive, and innovative technology plan. And so what does that mean? Well, I'll go through some of the details in the next minute or two. So we have roughly 40 applications that are used for our staff to manage our daily needs. And these applications flow through all of our major departments: human resources, finance, facility advancements, and I know I forgot one, but there are risk management would be another department. And so we have different tools and software that are used to manage the information flow and the needs that we have. And of course, it's important that our systems are secure and protected. And so that's a constant involvement, a process that a department has to stay on top of, not only in terms of the hardware and software that we're using to keep things backed up and protected, but we have policies and processes to make sure that we don't click on certain things, we don't let people into our systems without validation. And so we have many different tools that do that. So it's very important that we keep our data protected and secured, and we feel we do a very good job at that. So that's one major big focus. Then we get into other applications for our residents. It's everything from telemedicine, and we have that currently in our skilled nursing facilities and memory care, skilled nursing and assisted living, and we're also going to be moving into independent living. So it's important for us to allow or have a way for our residents to get remote care, professional care, or any kind of care that they need through telemedicine. So that's growing for the organization as well. And then we move into other different types of systems. We have an e-call system, which is stands for emergency call system, and that's used in our IL facility for our residents to get emergency help if they need it. It's all wireless. They can walk around their facility, and if they have an emergency, they can push this button and get care immediately. That's something that PVM offers all of our residents that come into our IL communities, independent living communities. And then from there, we scale up to more advanced nurse call systems with more tools, alerts, and communication systems for our caregivers to communicate with each other, with the residents. And the end goal is to give the residents the care as quickly and as needed from the residents. Then we get into more, I'll say, connected systems or engagement systems. And those we use tools like Google Voice Assistants, and they would be, maybe you've heard of Alexa or Google Nest Hubs. These are devices that can do things based on voice, right? So you can command them to tell you the time, tell you jokes, to play music, but also you can even very quickly do video chats with your loved ones simply by requesting it with your voice. And so we'll show you a little bit of this in the upcoming videos. And then finally, we're starting to bring in more of these smart home connected devices, such as we've got smart, not everywhere, but we're bringing these into our community: smart thermostats, smart locks, smart lights. And that just allows the resident to control different devices in their home with their voice without having to get up. And even also to check on the status of these devices when they're not home. So for example, if you've left home and you're wondering, did I lock the door, and it's making you feel uncomfortable, you can very quickly look at your smartphone and it will tell you the status of your lock of your door. And if it's not locked, they can lock it remotely as long as they're connected to the internet, either through cell or through Wi-Fi. As well as they can turn their temperature up and down. So if they're going to be gone a long time, they want to turn the air conditioner to not run as high or turn the heat up. They have that ability. And so we're just trying to bring in the technologies that we see that are powerful, useful, and kind of the wave of the future. So with that, that's kind of a real high-level view that, we're staying safe, we're taking care of cyber protection, a lot of tools for our staff to stay connected and have good workflow, and then also to keep our residents safe with different types of technology. So with that, you have a couple of short videos coming up. Enjoy them. And if you have any questions, I will give you a way to, at the end of this video, to contact me, a phone number, or an email, and you can contact me that way, or our department, and we'll be happy to get back with you with any questions you may have. Have a good
Okay. So using your Dwello app, what do you like about your Dwello?
I like that I can check what the status of the house is. So if it's, I can check to see if it's locked. Right now the front door is unlocked, and I can lock it just by pushing a little button. And that will spinning around. Maybe you can see that pretty soon. Maybe we should.
So it's loading. It takes a second
There it
to
is.
load.
Yep.
So when
it could be that we're away from the Wi-Fi too a little bit.
Okay.
So we're outside, so that might be. But we're right here. So
I know when you're
here's
at the store, it works. When you're out in the community, you can still check it and lock it.
right, as long as you've got that internet signal.
Turn it just a little bit here so I can see.
Right.
Yeah.
So now I just turned the kitchen light on. So I'll turn it off. I think I will leave the front door locked right now. And then here is the temperature. So if it's if we want a little more, we can turn it up.
So it's just that easy to turn your heat up or
Yep.
turn the air down or.
Yep. So I'll
Very
turn it
nice.
back up. There. So it's set to for heat right now. That's going to switch over pretty soon, but
Yes.
so you can do that remotely as well. And I like that because first of all, if I forget what I've done, I can look. Did I lock the door? I can check on here. And if after I've gone to bed at night, once I'm in bed, if the light is still on, I go, oh, I forgot to turn off the light. I can turn off the light. So,
Okay, so you have your phone with you at night, so you can just
yeah, I charge it next to the bed.
roll over and check to
can
see if
check.
the.
So, and the biggest thing that I use it for is a memory check. So I know I turned off the light, but was that yesterday or today?
Okay.
So, if I can look at it, it must have been yesterday, because it's still on. Then I can shut it off.
And you can shut it off,
Same
okay.
thing with locking the door. So that's how I use it.
And when you're out, you leave earlier in the day and you come back and it's night, you can hit that button and it'll turn the light on in the house, in the kitchen.
Yep.
Turns your kitchen light on, so you'll have some light coming in.
Very good.
Very good. Well, thank you.
You're
Thank you for
welcome.
sharing your Dwello technology with
I'm
us.
glad to have it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, so we're talking about the Dwello technology that can lock and unlock your front door. It turns your kitchen light on and off. You can also adjust your temperature by using your phone.
Yeah.
So right now it's 72, but you can either adjust it up or down with these buttons here.
Yeah, or you can just touch the 70 thing and just move it up a little.
So you can either move it up or down with that toggle switch or the arrows.
Mm-hmm.
And then turn it out a little bit. And then so your lock button. So that sound right there tells you that the door is now locking. Correct?
Yes.
And you can use this anywhere. You don't have to be in your home. You can be out at a restaurant. You could be on vacation and still look at your app and find and
you can also shut the furnace off, switch it from heat to air conditioning.
heat to air conditioning. Okay. So you can change all that. So if you're going to be gone for a while, or if the temperature has changed around your home, then you can still adjust all of that. Turning your furnace off and on, your air off and on. And what about your kitchen light? Can you turn your kitchen light off and on?
There it is.
So that is just by hitting that button,
Yeah.
you are able to turn that light
and
on.
we're switching the master bedroom.
So then if you're out if you leave out during the day and then when you come back, then you can, you come back later, you're able to turn your light on while you're out.
Yep.
So you don't come into a dark home. All right. Well, thank you for sharing your, the Dwello technology. And, do you feel safer with having this?
Well, it's nice to have at night when you want to go to bed and you don't want to walk to the door and lock up.
Right? Okay, great. Great. All right. Well, thank you for sharing
and
your
the same thing with
experience.
the furnace. Mm-hmm. You don't have to get out of bed to turn the heat on.
Dial down. Yeah. Very good. All right. Well, thank you for sharing your experience with us.
Okay, Google. What's the stock market average? Dow Jones.
The Dow Jones is down 1.81% to 32,303.
Okay, Google, stop. Okay, let's do some math. For example, okay, Google. What is 25 times 25 divided by 4?
25 times 25 divided by 4 is 156.25.
Okay, Google, stop.
What else can your Google do?
Okay, Google, call Michelle.
Making a call to Michelle Soki on Duo.
Evidently, she must be busy at work. Oh, hi, Michelle.
How are you?
Good. I'm just calling you to see how the Google works with the call on visual. So how's everything going today?
Good. How about with you?
Everything's fine. I just wanted to call for a minute to let them see how this works. So have a nice day. I love you.
You too. Love you. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Okay, so as you can see, there's just a massive amount of information in Google Nest, and it's wonderful, and I love it. And one other thing. Here we go. Okay, Google, play the Martinez.
All right, check out this Martinez station on YouTube Music.
That is wonderful, Sam. That is great. So not only can you talk to your family, you can have fun with it, and you can find out really good
Right.
information.
Okay, Google, stop. One other thing, Google, stop. Okay, Google, play the Mario Lanza song.
Got it. Playing Mario Lanza on YouTube Music.
We have never been accused of being.
It'll take them on this advertisement that comes up all the time.
Mate, seriously, we named ourselves Booking.com. It's kind of our thing. Helping you book that perfect stay. Booking.com. Yeah.
Okay, Google, increase volume 2. Okay, Google, increase 2 more.
Oh, nice. Well, thank you so much, Sam. And
You're
I'm
welcome.
so glad you're enjoying your Google Nest.
Yes, I use it every day, all day long.
Great.
Okay, Google, stop.